Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the New England Patriots and the San Francisco 49ers. Ready to get this game started. Here's John Parker Romo. Monday Night Primetime is underway. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Williams starting with a pass here. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
We'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. Williams with a quick pass out wide. And he's brought down, and a penalty flag out on the play as well. So not a holding call. One of the linemen actually too far downfield that time. That's what drew the flag. So things getting a bit tougher following that penalty. We've got 2nd and 15. To throw is Williams. Oh, he nearly starts the game off with a pick. Just couldn't hang on to it. Good defensive play, though, regardless. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Just about every play in an NFL game usually has a protagonist and antagonist, a good and a bad. The good there, the courage of that wide receiver. The bad, just could not haul it in.
So they drive could stall out if they don't convert here. It's 3rd down. Third and long for him here. Look at that power, deep left side. Ooh, and almost an opening drive pick, but he couldn't hang on. He dropped it, so the potential turnover winds up on the ground. Does, though, bring up 4th down. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
1st and 10. At their own 44-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Right to the air with May. Brought in right side. They're on him as he gets it up to the 47. Luke Martin making that play.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Crazy.
May now from the gun. Looking right, and he finds it. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
They'll run it with Travion Henderson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 38-yard line.
They kick the running back in motion. Operating from the gun, here's May. Will get it complete to Travion Henderson. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a New England first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
First down throw for May. Finds him over the middle. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Second down now. They need 7. Motioning the tight end now. From the gun, it's May. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So his first blemish, Brock, after that perfect 4-for-4 start. And wouldn't expect one incompletion, though, to stop him from leaning on him this opening drive.
No, I don't think so. And I think more than anything, you see the defense kind of... ball can hit the ground on this side.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on third down. Man in motion here. May now on third down. Setting up the screen with Henderson. Play not developing as they'd hoped. That's a loss of yardage. Brock, fourth down coming up.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the third down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
Up and good from Romo. And that's going to get them on the scoreboard.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. A little early momentum with that field goal.
Here's Romo to handle the kickoff. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. First and 10 coming up. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Brings up second and 9 to the 36-yard line.
They'll come to the line here, second and 9. On play action, here's Williams. Has a man downfield, it's Jennings. And the hit arrived shortly after that football did, but he hangs on for a gain down to the enemy 44. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
First down throw by Williams. He's throwing deep to the left side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So that brings up second down.
That's a pretty cool look right there of the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. On that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10. Now the first carry for Quinshon Judkins. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. to the air on 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Quarterback of his renowns, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Their punter making his way out now. And he'll try to hit this one well. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt.
24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. So the officials are officially on board tonight. For the first time, a flag flies. Somebody moved early. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker.
Good. We're good.
Here's made in the air. This is brought in. Big gain here for Loveland. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. It only took them one play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line.
Crazy. What's up?
Here's May on 1st and 10. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Now here he goes, down the right sideline. He will go! Touchdown, New England! The Patriots stretch their early lead to 9. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. John Parker Romo out to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Patriots go up 10-zip here in the first.
John Parker Romo to kick off.
Here's Romo to handle the kickoff. This will end up as a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. Williams on the play action. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Patriots take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame.
I know he started the play as a defender. Gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigated on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just get...
And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Romo on to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Patriots take a 3-possession lead.
49ers nothing.
Here's Romo to handle the kickoff.
To kick off.
And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone. So the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Back to work after throwing the pick. Has him on the quick hitter. Get some space around midfield. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Offense to the line fast.
19 yards. And the 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Williams to throw on first. Short pass brought in. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Patriots' 41-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. That one is swatted away, incomplete, but there's a flag down in the secondary, and I think they're going to get somebody here for holding. You got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing them. So this is going to be 2nd down and long following the holding flag.
What is up?
Working from the gun, Williams. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. This is brought in at the 15. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers cut into the lead. Jake Moody on for the PAT. Good on the extra point attempt. And the 49ers cut the lead down to 10.
17, 49ers 7. Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. This return starts at the 5. And dodge the tackle. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Man in motion out of the slot. May on 1st and 10. And apparently he sees no other option than to get rid of it on what is the final play of our 1st quarter. We're through 1 on Monday Night Primetime. Our score, 17-7. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. Back and ready now for the 2nd quarter. It's Patriots football. They still have 10 to go here. It's 2nd down. Back to the air. It's May. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the 49ers are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his 1st career interception. 2nd down, they go pass here, and it's intercepted to kill the drive.
And that is one way defensively to get your teammates off the field. That was all about anticipation. Great move there by the defender to take it away and put his offense on the field.
That's caught. Here's Quinshawn Judkins. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that gives the 49ers the 1st.
And the 49er 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
From the red zone now. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's running with it. And he's going to have him a 1st and goal from the 4 as he goes out.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Will work against the blitz. Escapes the pocket. Hits his running back. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers parlay the interception into points. PAT up and good for Moody. And the 49ers cut it to a field goal game.
49ers 14. Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. On play action, here's May. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up second down.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun handoff to Henderson. Blast through midfield. And he's finally taken down at the 39-yard line. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
There's no negatives ever on the grade sheet for completion, but that's one of those situations. You're going to take a risk and throw an out route. You'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Here goes that. Hey, what's that?
Here's the pistol snap to May. And it's complete. Kyle Williams. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And the Patriots will have a first down.
First down. A gain of 15.
They send the tight end in motion.
Hey, what's that?
First down, May. Hauled in by Worthy, right side. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have first and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Here goes that. Hey, what's that? Crazy, crazy, crazy. Crazy, crazy.
Working inside the red zone. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots make it a 9-point advantage. Romo on to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Patriots make it a 10-point ball game.
49ers 14.
Here's Romo to handle the kickoff. Okay. And almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. One play action. Williams. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. It was there, he just couldn't corral it. And it sets up 2nd down.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
Throwing again on 2nd, Williams. And it would have been a big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. And it sets up 3rd down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Third down. Here's Williams. That's caught in by Jennings. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. Working quickly here.
And the 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
First down, Williams. Flushed out of the pocket. Caught by his running back, Judkins. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. Pick up there of 39 yards. And that means it'll be first down, San Francisco.
What speaks to this guy's talent is just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
First down, Williams to throw. And that one falls incomplete. Oh, would have been a great catch. Still was a great effort. That brings up second down.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a third one's coming at some point.
Flex players! Flex players! Flex players! Flex players!
Second and 10 now. Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch. But then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
Third down run from Judkins. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down.
Right here, Kate, this is where I'd love to see a team go no huddle. You just ripped off a great run, a momentum-changing run. Now get back to the line and don't let that defense breathe.
All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he's not going to get to the end zone. The stop is made in time at the 2, but hey, 4 more chances coming. They've got a first and goal.
Well, as they get deeper and deeper into this side of the field, they need him to become the guy who makes those plays at the biggest of moments. And that may not show up as a big old pass play and utilizing his arm, but it was his fortitude and his strength to move the sticks and may just be the catalyst for a touchdown.
If only every drive could start like this, right, partner? First and goal to begin this one. Judkins has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
They just could not even find a sliver of breathing room on that first down, and this is not an envious spot for this play caller to be in. I don't know what you go to now.
Trying again from the 2. It's second and goal. It's Judkins again. This is stopped behind the line as well. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line.
3-yard loss on the play. It's third and goal.
Third and goal, it's Williams. He will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers make it a 1-score game before halftime. On is Moody for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for first and 10. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. To the air on first down, May. This is Loveland working the right side. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Second down now, 7 to go. May off the play fake. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. They go play action. Here's May. This is a heater going deep. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for second.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Second and 10. Here's May. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions that made this third down.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
This is brought in. Big game here for Loveland. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're first to 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First and 10 at the 26.
Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
Here goes that. Hey, what's that? Crazy, crazy, crazy.
Again, it's May. Throwing the out route complete. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots grow their lead just before halftime. Romo on to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Patriots make it a 10-point ball game.
49ers 21. John Parker Romo to kick
Here's
off.
Romo to handle the kickoff. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So first down from the 41. Shotgun handoff here for Junkins. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. Get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Brings up second.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Five still to go here. This is second down. Williams from the gun. Complete right side to Washington. And the hit arrived shortly after that football did, but he hangs on for a gain down to the enemy 44. San Francisco calls it second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Williams to throw on first. On the move, headed right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. Williams off the play fake. Vacates quickly left side. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers make it a 1-score game before halftime. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer? Nobody.
Ollie set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. To return this, Marcus Jones. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime. First down throw for May. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You can tell this is going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
On the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. Throwing play action, May. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for one, maybe two more snaps. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Back to throw it. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. Well, 3rd and 10 was already tough, Brock, but the challenge doubles here. 3rd and 20 now after the holding call.
Crazy. Hey, what's that?
Running it after the penalty. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a New England 1st down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know they can set the table for more.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
Hey, what's that? Crazy.
We motion the tight end over. May on 1st and 10. Connecting on a slant. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First down, May. zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots grow the lead coming out of halftime. Romo on to try the point after.
For the extra point.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Patriots make it a 10-point ball game.
49ers 28. John Parker Romo to kick off.
Here's Romo to handle the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
'49ers to the line. First and 10. Now here's Williams. Headed out right. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
You know, Kate, it looked to me like this one, he leaves the pocket, and this is where you're out on the schoolyard, out on the playground, and you're looking for your buddy to find that connection. Unfortunately, receiver QB, they could not find the completion that time.
Williams on the play action. Rolling out to his left. This one found by a defender instead and knocked away. Back-to-back passes failing to connect, Brock. It's third down.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Ready, sir.
Third and long, they're going to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
At their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. Off the play action, May. Forced out to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw and force something. It brings up second down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
This is Henderson on second down. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Here's May on first and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was searching for Kyle Williams that time. So it's second down coming up. Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Good offenses, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Here's May. first down, no place to go here. They're going to take him out about a yard behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Crazy. 5. Crazy.
From the gun, it's May. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
What's that? Eddie, what's that? 5. Crazy.
Third and long for him here. That's Cox. This is Loveland. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
That's another Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Hey, what's that? 5.
From the red zone on first. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Hey, here goes throw.
They send a man in motion.
Hey, what's that?
Back to the air. It's May. Setting up the screen with Henderson. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Here goes throw. Hey, what's that?
First and goal, Stevenson. And he'll bowl his way in for a 4-yard pickup.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play first and goal situations too, because a run like that now, well, leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
So from the 3, here's second and goal.
Crazy. Hey, here goes throw.
May now from the gun. Will finds his running back, Henderson. He's in for the New England touchdown. The Patriots make it a 16-point ball game. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. Think about it, Kate. It really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but in the passing game. That's well done.
That
one splits the uprights. And the Patriots take a 3-possession lead.
John Arthur Romo to kick off.
Here's Romo to handle the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. First and 10 coming up. Here's Williams. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. So second down coming up.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled for a short gain. Dose of the hurry up here.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Third down. Here's Williams. Out to his wideout. It's a screen. And he's trying to get away, but unable to do so. They catch him behind the line on 3rd down. They'll bring out the punter here. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And that fair catch corralled just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10.
Crazy, crazy, crazy. Hey, what's that? 5. Crazy. We're good. Hey, kid. Crazy.
May off the play fake. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. It's 16 yards on that play. And that's a New England 1st down.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down.
Operating from the gun, here's May. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Crazy. Here we go, boys. Hey, what's up?
Here's May again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
The number of times we see quarterbacks with his running ability make plays, critical plays on 3rd down, it's got to be refreshing for that defense to finally see them on the right side of it.
Begins his return at the 16. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold.
At their own 22-yard line.
Real quick. Maybe on that rap to pay the bills. And I don't feel it, not even a little bit. Oh, Lord. Know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. How you sold, but still so.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
What is up? Filthy. Volunteer.
Williams from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. All right, we reach the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's not quite over yet, but it take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. All set to go now from the 35.
Ready to go.
First down throw by Williams. Chased out to his right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this. Just did.
Not on the same page with his tight end. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the sack.
A loss of 9.
It's
Pretty impressive, isn't it? They built this type of lead for themselves because that's actually, Kate, their first sack of the game. And that's why smart front offices and complete teams build a well-rounded roster. That way, if a core component like the pass rush today isn't there, well, the other areas of the team pick each other up.
Long attempt.
So this is going to be a delay and maybe a chance for them to realize they should get the field goal team out of there at this distance. Can't get the playoff in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. So out now comes the punter. And this is going to be his fourth effort tonight. That's played at the 43. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
At the 50-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Henderson here from the gun, and he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Throwing from the gun. 49ers closing in, and down he goes. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch could still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, and you got to take advantage of that opportunity, defense just did.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Going play action, May. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, when they come down to a play or two and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, the coach wants to see them convert those.
And that punt hits and kicks out of bounds beyond the opposing 35. 1st and 10 from the 32. Out of the gun, here's Williams. To his back it goes, Jordan James. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Now here's Williams. The right side is caught by Jennings. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that gives the 49ers the first.
Well, you don't normally get that type of outcome on a slant. You're just looking for a little short yard gain. To find the right type of athlete with space to work before and a perfectly placed ball after the catch. It's a perfect play to break it big.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Williams on 1st down. This will be cut by Watkins. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set. To the air yet again, Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard. at the 18.
Here's Williams again. Completed over the middle. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them first and goal. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Williams with a quick pass out wide. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers get it back to within 2 possessions. On is Moody for the extra point. Oh, and it's no good. Just his second missed extra point of this season. And they failed to tack one onto that touchdown. Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And no luck. The Patriots are there to recover. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks them, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
They get 27 on the play. And the Patriots will have a first down.
A gain of 27 on the play. And the Patriot first down.
From the red zone on first. Throw is caught. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
Hey, what's that? Crazy. Keep it rolling, man. Keep it rolling. I can't stop. Keep rolling.
Putting the tight end in motion. From the gun, it's May. And he has it in the end zone for the New England touchdown. The Patriots make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. Starting from the 5. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. 49ers trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Williams off the play fake. He rolls to his right. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. To throw is Williams. Hits him on the out route. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
Brings up the 3rd down.
Williams to throw. That's caught. He's got Washington. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Running clock adding a sense of urgency to these proceedings.
And the 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Off the play fake, Williams. Buying some time right. Connects on the crosser. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Williams to throw on first. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Again, it's Williams. Going deep here for the end zone. And oh, he got it! Interception! And the Patriots will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
You knew it before this drive started that field goal was not going to be good enough, but that meant the coverage also knew how to play it, how to concentrate, how to focus, and those defenders, well, they influenced that throw, and even more so, took it away.
They put a receiver in motion right. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Absolutely fires this one right side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 once again from the 20.
Crazy! Crazy! Hey, five.
They're going to pass it here. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he manages maybe 3 yards there to the 23-yard line. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're first to 3. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down. Throw here. 3rd down. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And they're up against it. 4th down coming up. The Patriots have their punting unit out. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. 49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Buying some time left. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Williams on the play action. Christian Gonzalez has it.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ballgame. A nice gain and a 1st down there, Brock, on a throw that most quarterbacks would have shied away from.
Yeah, tight ends, these guys, about the only position that can make that look routine, fending off a couple defenders, and it's really why, Kate, they're such valuable commodities.
Now 4 seconds left. We've got a timeout. Not that the final play is going to change the outcome, but we will get 1 more snap. It's undoubtedly the final snap of a decided contest.
Hey, here goes throw. What's up?
On play action, here's May. And it's incomplete, but hey, who cares? They've got the lead, and we are out of time in this one. So the Patriots come in and take the win on the road. And as we play in October, they have kept their perfect start to the season going. To the point, Brock, I think you could argue they might be the league's
yeah, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back, yeah, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back, yeah, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back, yeah, get back.
Ball like yellow on leaves. Ball like an all-white shirt, no sleeves. Tell her, put it like me. Blowing a coffee, he's asleep. You weak, chic. The webby, look at the boots, fleet. Headache, got a hook till she give me a headache. Send me a text, I ain't reading no essay.
Fall back, yeah, get back. Fall back, yeah, get back. Back, 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 back. Fall back, 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 back.
I only like bad, but a thick, it's a big, it's a no, so long as she get really. Listen, I don't mean to call you up, cause I don't know that. And if I never call you again, that mean you throw back. We only met once, but we like we go back, way back. Run it, then we on track. But you can never ever be my man. You a whole snap, you said it on your IG page. I ain't say that, like say that, lay back. In the back of the Maybach, play that. You see J that, I be in the streets like a stray rat. I will never be with a ring, cause he ain't finna take half. I be on my kid, one girl, one side, in a dope, sending me a text like she misses. The only way she getting back in it.
Fall back, yeah, get back. Fall back, yeah, get back. Back, 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 back. Fall back, 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 back. Fall back, yeah, get back.